this is Jacob Wood with Douglas Elliman Real Estate, and I have for you here the contract signed report for November 2020 from Douglas Elliman. Now, headline of the report, average and median closing prices for co-ops and condos. 3 of those 4 metrics are up year over year in November. Average closing prices for condos is down about 7%, and median closing price for co-ops, the most important of those metrics, since co-ops comprise 2/3 of the purchase inventory in Manhattan, up 6% since November 2019. Now, when we look at exactly what those prices have done each of the previous 12 individual months, we see that the co-op market, the condo market has been fairly volatile. It's been a fairly volatile year, and that the co-op market has been remarkably stable through the course of the past 12 months. Co-ops continue to be the stable and safe investment that they've always been. Now, when we look at what's actually selling, we see fewer co-op trades below 500K and more between 2 and 5 million, which makes sense. Higher net worth individuals have fared relatively well financially during the course of the pandemic and are now beginning to take advantage of the value that the luxury submarket has been showing for some time. Demand for those larger homes has also risen since we've all been forced to spend more time in our homes this year. Now, homes are taking longer to sell than they did a year ago, slightly, which I attribute to attorneys needing more time to do their due diligence. It's taking longer for attorneys to book appointments with managing agents to view board meeting minutes, and it's taking longer for managing agents to return correspondence. They're working from home, maybe they have 2 kids at home, and that sort of thing is just taking longer. Now, sellers are being more negotiable even though prices have risen. We see that condo negotiability had 1 month of panic selling in July, and that co-ops are at 8% negotiability now versus 6% negotiability a year ago. Now, 8% negotiability is pretty darn good, but I'll take this opportunity to say that the pandemic has brought buyers out of the woodwork who are looking for 20% discounts on $1 million condos, and that is just not there, and it never really was there at any point this year. Now, the most important metrics to show the effect that the pandemic has had on New York City real estate are sales volume and number of active listings. We see that sales volume was low through the summer and has risen considerably. We see that the number of active listings, supply, was also low during the summer, has risen significantly, and crested in October, which is a seasonal pattern. So, if I'm a buyer trying to time the bottom of the market, I see that prices are rising again, supply has crested, and sales inventory is back to its sales volume is back to its pre-pandemic levels. So, if you're a buyer looking to zero in on the best homes currently available of all the inventory, or if you're a seller wondering when the best time is to put your home back on the market, let's talk more. This is Jacob Wood with Douglas Elliman Real Estate.